What is up, my home sliceroonies? It is XreignZ here, bringing you my two latest most completed tracks, or two most recent completed tracks, whatever one of those makes more sense. Anyway, before I get into the maps, I'd just like to say, on the particular day that I was recording these videos, I was pretty spaced out and was driving pretty badly, so that's why you might see me messing up a few times. I assure you, it's not the track's fault. Anyway, this first track is called Marigold MX, and by me obviously, but I think this is a very pretty map. Obviously the name matches. Yeah, everything is colored like yellow and orange and obviously green. That's kind of where I got the inspiration for the name, but also where I got the inspiration for the whole track was from Unknown Gaming. Just part of his MX track kind of inspired me, but also not only because of that. I wouldn't have built this track in the first place if it wasn't for Darklings. One day I was in a party with him and Frederick, and Darklings was just like, hey, let's all build a MX track and see who comes out with the best one. And so yeah, I built a track, and I think I won that competition. Anyway, all the jumps on this track pretty much work. Obviously not if you hit someone though. You know, in the off 1 in 100 times you might mess up a jump due to the track, but you know, most of the time it's your own fault if you do. Now this first turn, actually it looks really easy, but I guess with the amount of speed you have, it's kinda hard to judge where you need to brake. Like, sometimes I brake too early because I think I'm gonna slide after I let off the gas, but I don't actually end up sliding that far, so I just end up turning and hitting the wall. But yeah, that sucks. And this turn, you kinda want to take it tight but kind of wide at the same time. It's quite a specific line, but once you get the line down, the jump works every time, as long as you keep taking that line. And I just love how you jump onto that berm right there. I think it's faster than not taking the berm. I haven't really tested that, but it wouldn't make sense to be faster the other way around, you know, because obviously berms let you keep your speed in a situation like that, unlike that situation just there. But yeah, oh yeah, that umbrella, yeah, I kind of suck at aesthetics, but it's an umbrella and I think it looks like an umbrella. It's just not the best looking umbrella, if that makes sense. But anyway, I'm gonna move on to the next track because I'm running out of things to say. So yeah. Alright guys, this next track is called ASX 2012 Towoomba, but in the video name I just shortened it to Towoomba because you know, I like people to be able to read the whole video name in the subscription box, okay? So anyway, this track is a remake of an Australian Supercross track. That's where ASX comes from, Australian Supercross, okay? And then 2012, that's the year they raced the track. Anyway, it took me a really long time to tweak the jumps on this track. I'm gonna stop doing that accent now because that kinda went south. Yeah, it took me a really long time to tweak the jumps on this track. Obviously they're not the biggest jumps, so you might be wondering why it took so long, but the reason is that, like, I was trying to create it in the image of the actual track, so like I couldn't really move jumps around that far. I kind of had to leave them where they were, and just like tweak them from there. And that split section right there, I think, wow, that took me the longest. Like, there's another split section coming up. Well, actually no, it's not a split section now. After these whoops, this turn up here, yeah, okay, so this double triple, it's meant to be a rhythm section, where you can double triple triple, or triple double triple, or triple triple double, but I just could not get any of those to work properly and still look kinda the same other than double triple triple, which kinda sucks because most of the time in an actual race they would triple triple double, but I just could not get that to look the same or look near the same. But most of the track is pretty much the same. The only thing that's kinda the wrong size is the final jump. It's like a double with a table landing. It's meant to be a lot bigger, but there obviously just wasn't enough room to do that. And those whoops, they're actually meant to be like a full sand section, but the rocks on the ravine suck, so yeah. I really love this whoop section though, like the wheelie tap out, and then you have to carry a lot of speed. Well, okay, not a lot of speed, but after those whoops you have to carry your speed properly through the next turn, otherwise you're gonna case the double. And it's a challenge not get your wheels to lock. But you know, this track is kind of technical, but I think for technical tracks it's on the easy side, you know. Obviously it's not up with the technical level of some other remakes I've seen, and some other realistic tracks I've seen, but you know, it is more technical than most tracks. So yeah, these are my two latest tracks, guys. Marigold MX and ASX 2012 Towoomba. I hope you give these tracks a download, guys. It took me a long time to get this video out, actually, because there were a lot of reviews stacked up before this. I actually haven't released a track in like a week or something. So these are from like at least a week ago, maybe 2 weeks. This track is more recent. Marigold was quite a bit before this track. But yeah, anyway, that's my tracks, and so you've seen my tracks, and now get out of here. XreignZ, I like turtles.